What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Game Day with Trey. Of course, this is your host, Trey. That's my co-host and homeboy, Face.
What up, world?
Man, we finna give y'all a quick reaction to talk about this New York Knicks versus Philadelphia 76ers game that just ended a few minutes ago, man. All right, so the game did end 97-92. At the end, the line was New York getting five. Over under was set at 209. Okay, this game was played in Philly, and this game was a dog. I mean, straight dog, man. Like I saw something in Jalen Brunson today that I kind of peeped in him in the last game, but I didn't have a name for it yet. Uh, Now I do. Okay, for me, that boy is like a 1920s gangster. He's like Babyface Nelson or Lucky Luciano, the way he play out there on the court. Just saying, the way he moves, his mannerisms, how he projects himself in the basketball arena. He comes off to me like a cold-blooded gangster, man. Now, yeah, he did have a little help. Okay, Joel Embiid is hurt. Okay, he does have Bell's palsy and all this other stuff. Man got bad genetics. Yeah, I just hate to say it. I don't like to put that on nobody, but Joel Embiid just got bad genetics, dog. He Mr. Glass, and on top of being Mr. Glass, this type of stuff, it's not berating anybody that's got Bell's palsy because I got a friend that just got over that. It takes years to usually get past that. And it's a lot that you have to deal with when you're dealing with that. But at the same time, man, that to consistently be hurt so much ever his whole career, and then now you got the Bell's palsy, and you you're already Mr. Glad. I don't know what to say about that, man. I really don't. All in all, though, for the game, we did come out on the right side. Did have the Knicks. I did tell y'all I was going to buy a couple points, and I did. I bought the Knicks a couple points and had them +7. All right, just in case. So yeah, that cash for me. I did have the Knicks over their 101 though, or 100, and that it was like literally on pace to do that. And then for 8 minutes in the game, no team scores at all. Defense was at maximum, and offense was nowhere to be seen, man. Refs, like, they didn't even exist on the court. What was going on out there on the court? It was some 90s basketball, which I respect, but at the same time, man, come on now. Come on now. Like, Jalen got fouled multiple times. You ain't calling them. But you ain't calling it the other way either. So I can't fault you, but at the same time, it's just like, wow. Y'all, them boys was hacking out there, man. It looked
Old
like
school,
Arch
let him
Rivals,
play.
the video game. It looked like Arch Rivals, the video game. You remember that game? You remember Arch Rivals? Okay. I know you would like me, you know what I'm saying? Old school. Anybody out there remember Arch Rivals, man? Listen, that game, basketball game, all you did was go around and punch people in the face and then go try to dunk on them. That's what the game was. You shoot a J, whatever, but you just go around punching everybody in the face. And that's what the game was. And boy, this was a rough one, Face. This was definitely a rough one. I enjoyed it though. Thoroughly enjoyed it, despite
That's
not
real
cashing on
playoff
that 1 point.
basketball. That's real playoff basketball. Well, every possession means something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the playoffs, that's why I don't understand how these dudes get to the playoffs and act like they got games to give away. You
Yeah.
can't give away games in the playoffs, man. You can't do that. That's the stuff you do in the regular season. You cannot do that in the playoffs and expect to win these series, man. Teams are too
Hmm.
good. Teams are too good nowadays for you to sit there and take games off.
Yeah.
Or feel like, okay, we could get it. That's I ain't gonna even bring it up, but yeah.
Well, hold up,
Man,
hold up,
say
hold up. Who taking games off,
okay,
Face?
LeBron
Who
James.
who taking? Wait, hold up. LeBron
Hold on,
taking
listen.
games off.
LeBron James, get what he just said. Guess what he just said the other day
I
on
know
the
what he
show.
just said the other day. It's just
It ain't nothing
basketball.
but basketball.
I know that. I remember him saying that. I wasn't happy with him saying that
This
at
is
all.
playoffs. What?
At all.
Hold on.
But
This is
hold on.
playoffs.
Hold
What
on.
you mean it's just basketball, bro?
Let me explain something to you. Okay. And we ain't even supposed to be talking about that game right now. Okay, we're gonna talk about that next. But Face couldn't contain himself, which is okay. All right.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Far as I'm saying, far as how
Fu-
it was so hard to score a ball down that stretch. That's playoff basketball. Meaning
I
every
know.
possession they guard to the max. to every possession. So if you can't give away a possession, you definitely don't have room.
So you think LeBron James was trying to give away games? You think he was giving away games? Giving away games.
Hey, listen.
So hold on. So you telling me right now that between LeBron and AD, they are averaging 55 to 58 points a game in this series together. Okay? They're averaging together, like, I want to say 18 rebounds, 19 rebounds together. It was AD averaging like 8. Hold up, and I want to say, together. Hold on, man. I want to say it together with assists. But together with assists, they're averaging like 13 assists. They're putting up everything together that they can do. It's not them. It is not. It is not AD. It's not LeBron. The problem is not them two. The problem is the rest of the team. The problem is D'Lo. So inconsistent.
This is why they had to change the quarterback rating process, how you rate the quarterback, because it also should tell you when and how they score.
That's why you got the plus minus. Plus minus. And if you want to know plus minus, hold up. Plus minus for the Lakers. Plus minus LeBron James. Even for the fourth quarter. For LeBron James and AD and LeBron? LeBron?
They just scored in the fourth quarter.
No, LeBron. No, dog. I just gave you this stat last time, dog. I just gave you this stat last time on the very last video. I said in the fourth quarter, LeBron is averaging 7
points a game.
I said in the fourth quarter, in the last time, me and you spoke on this podcast, I said LeBron's averaging 7.5 points per game at that point. That was prior to yesterday in the fourth quarter. Him by himself. That's just him. That's just him. That's not including what AD averaging less than that.
So that's what I'm telling you. So guess what? It ain't how many points you score.
Face. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Face, if ain't nobody else on your team, if ain't nobody else on you, I'm gonna tell you the plus minus for LeBron and AD. You want to know it? Do you want to know what their plus minuses are? Do you want to know what like Face?
Plus minus in the fourth quarter, bro.
Face, this is crazy. I just want you to know. I just want you to know this is crazy. This is crazy. That's all. Because you can't manage to talk anything. You can't talk anything without bringing up LeBron James and AD and what the Lakers is doing, man. What is the fourth quarter? I know, but what you talking about makes no. We are supposed to be talking about the Philadelphia 76ers and the Knicks reacting to that game. We are going back 24 hours and talking about the Lakers game now. That's all I'm saying. So, what is the fourth quarter? What is the fourth quarter plus minus for LeBron James in 2024 playoffs? No, I don't want his career. I want it just for 2024.
You can tell him for your career.
You want his career? Okay. For his career, he averages 10 points, 2.3 rebounds, and point and assist in the fourth quarter. That's
terrible.
In the fourth quarter. 10 points in the fourth quarter? Most people the team scores 20. The team scores 20. So how's it when one player scores half the points, that's horrible. Make that make sense, man. Make it make sense, Face.
You make it make sense.
You make that make. That's what I said. You make that make sense. You make it make sense. How it's horrible for you to average half of the team. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. You can add up every player. By the way, let me give you a stat. Since you want to be retarded with this right now, let me give you a stat. Right. No player in their 20. If you add up every player, add up every player that has played 21 years in the league. Add up add up right there in their 21st year, right? If you add up all the points that they scored, they did not score as many points as this man. Come on, man. Come on, Face. Come on, Face. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop the shenanigans, man. Stop the shenanigans.
You can give me all.
Stop the shenanigans. please stop the shenanigans, Face. Like it doesn't. I hope you actually watch these. I hope you actually go back and watch these so you can hear yourself and hear what you be saying. You know what I'm saying? No, what do you mean? I watch them. I have to edit them. So trust me, I know. Michael Jordan's career, fourth quarter. But hold up. I just took out one thing I wasn't supposed to take out. Plus minus stats in the playoffs. And it's still misunderstood. What did that stat not exist back then? Did it not exist? Could you not somehow figure out a way to make the stat out of what stats that were already there? Yeah, I know it's not what I'm looking for. Oh, career. Michael Jordan's career, fourth quarter. Let's try it again. That's what I did. The stat didn't exist, I don't think. Fourth quarter playoff stats. Plus, minus. Doesn't exist. Stat didn't exist. Okay, let's just see what he averaged in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's all you got.
Can we find that? No, so plus minus is different, dog. Michael Jordan career, it's still not fine. How does it not find that? How does it not find that? Michael Jordan career, fourth quarter playoff stats. That is a simple question. Like it, and it's not that no one captures that. You didn't capture that back then? I wish I could share the screen with you so you can see what I'm seeing right now. So Michael Jordan averaged 33.4 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 5.7 assists in 179 games in playoffs in his career. But it won't tell me what he did in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what he did in the fourth quarter.
Okay, look it up. No, look it up. You like that? But Face, that one we like. Face, no. What you just did is you just wasted 5 minutes of time. This is the problem right here, right? Here's the problem. We were supposed to be talking about the Philadelphia 76ers and Jalen Brunson and the magical game that he just had. Instead, we are talking about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. If you make that make sense to me,
I wasn't going to say that. I say that. You said what? I said, well, people just said what he said about giving away games.
No, he didn't say nothing about giving away games, Face. No, he didn't say giving away. Like, you tied in something that had nothing to do. He didn't say nothing about, never out of his mouth did he say give away games.
He didn't say that.
That's what you just said. That's what you just said. Brother, he said it's just basketball. He said it's just basketball.
So playoff basketball don't mean nothing?
No, Face. No, what you're not understanding. What you're not understanding. What you're not. You want me to put you in the mindset of what he's thinking at that point in time? Let me put you in the mindset, right? So you just went out. Hold on, Face. I'm to tell you what I would be thinking, right? I just went out and I scored 28 points. I got 10 rebounds and I got 9 assists. Okay, my other best player on the team, he came out and showed out with me. Okay, but this dude is supposed to be my number 3, he went 1 for 19. For the game, he scored 2 points on the whole game. Okay, so for me not to slaughter you. Okay, being that dude, if you were that number 3 guy, and for me to not talk crazy to the press about what you just did, going 1 for 19, you scored 2 points in the whole game. Name a game he scored 2 points. D'Lo? Yes, I'm blaming it on D'Lo. Yes, you can't go 1 for 19. You can't go 1 for 19, Face. Face, you can't go. I don't care. I don't care who you playing with. You in the NBA. You can't go 1 for 19 in the playoffs. So, Face, how's it? So you're saying D'Lo has no blame in this, right? He has no blame in this. That's what you just said. You said D'Lo has no blame. D'Lo has no blame in what's going on. That's what you just said. Face. Face, ain't nobody looking for nobody to save him. But I'm telling you, Michael Jordan didn't do nothing when nobody ain't play with him. You know that. Wilt Chamberlain ain't do nothing when ain't nobody played with him. Okay, like you gotta have somebody come to play. You can't be the only one come to play. It has to be other players that come to play. Come to play, dog. That's what it is.
if you're supposed to be the best basketball player on the planet, bro, and this been your thing
Name a player that's hold on. Name a player. Name a player that's won every game in the playoffs. Name one.
What?
Name one. Name one player that's won every playoff game. That's never lost. Tell me a player that's never lost, Face. Don't not answer the question. Don't duck it.
One of the worst full-court shooting percentage in NBA
Face,
history.
don't duck it. Don't duck it. Answer the question. Who has not? Who's talking? No, it's not my GOAT. My GOAT is Magic Johnson. I hate to tell you that. No, it's always been Magic Johnson. Any person who's ever known me has known that Magic Johnson is the greatest player of all time in my eyes.
Man,
period.
About LeBron got all these.
I'm not. See, that's the problem, Face. You don't listen. That's the problem. You don't listen, Face. Go back to the other episode. Go back to the last Laker episode or the previous time that we spoke about the Lakers way back in October of last year. Okay, it's on YouTube right now. Go back. Okay, or go back to when, or go back to last year's playoffs. Last year's playoffs, I believe we recorded it sometime between May and June. Me and you talking about the best players in NBA history. And hold up, me and you talking about the best players in NBA history, and we're talking about Jokic because I'm calling him White Wilt, and I'm talking about how he's doing triple doubles, and we're talking about all this and all that. And that's I did. Yes, I did. Magic Johnson's the best player ever. Yes, I have, dog. Dog, no, he's not your favorite player of all time. Your favorite player is Kobe Bean Bryant, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the way you talk about it, he's the best Laker of all time. You don't put it, dog. No, he's not better than Magic. He's never been better than Magic. He'll never be better than Magic. Kobe will never be better than Magic.
Man,
Magic Johnson played 11 seasons and won 5 titles. It took Kobe Bryant 18 years to win 5 titles.
It don't matter.
18 years to win 5. Okay? 5? No, he can't be. He can't be, bro. He can't be the greatest Laker. He can't be better than Magic.
It ain't about a better Laker.
It's about a better player. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson.
My favorite basketball player of all time.
He can't be. Not the way you talking. Not the way you talking right now. Magic Johnson is the greatest player of all time, bro. For me, greatest basketball player all time, Magic Johnson. Anybody who knows me knows that. Whether you're talking about Jason Miller, whether you're talking about Rich at the Venitas, or whether you're talking about hold on, we can name people. You ask Kirby, like you can ask all these people. I will tell you who the greatest player of all time for me is. It's Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, dog. Magic Johnson. It is what it is.
Okay. Well, long as you know LeBron ain't no fucking GOAT.
LeBron is a GOAT. Yeah, he is.
He might be a GOAT.
He's a GOAT. LeBron is a GOAT. I never said LeBron's the GOAT, Face. That's your problem, right? Your problem is you keep projecting that on me. But I've never said LeBron James is the GOAT. Yeah, you are, because I never said he's the GOAT. Just like you never received the fact. Just like you never received the fact. Hold on. Just like you never received the fact that I told you plenty of times over and over and over. Back in 2012, Face, all right, in 2011, that Magic Johnson is better than Kobe Bryant. He's my favorite player. I know I told you that because I've argued with you about Kobe Bryant, and you talking about he's the best Laker of all time. So they're like, Face. So back in 2011, I was arguing about LeBron James. In 2011, in 2011. I was arguing about LeBron James. I've never supported the Miami Heat ever. I never supported the Cavs. I bet against them. What do you like?
Bro,
I don't know.
The whole conversation about this shit. You were talking all the stats.
What stats?
Who
stats?
He scored more points than him. He did.
It's a fact, Face. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. Face. So you Face. Hold on, man. That yes, it does, Face. It does. You have to respect somebody. The fact that the man done something that no one has ever done. That's what
I didn't say
I never
I didn't say
in my
listen.
life
I never said he
seen
wasn't
one
good.
player.
I never said I didn't respect what he
Hey,
done.
no, that's what
But
you're
I
saying.
said
You
he
saying you
not
don't
the GOAT
respect
to
it.
me.
You
I
saying
said he
you
not the
saying
GOAT
you
to
don't
me.
respect
He
it.
never been the GOAT to me.
Face, you
He
saying you
never
don't
been the GOAT
respect
to
it.
me.
You don't respect 21 years in the league, averaging 25 points a game.
But
No
I
flex
still
for
don't
25
consider him
points a
the
game.
GOAT.
That has never happened. We have never seen it. Not just we, no one has ever seen it. No one's ever seen
Okay.
what he is doing.
Okay.
If you don't
Because
respect
he
that,
played
dog,
for
you don't respect the game.
if you
Well,
play for 21 years, you're
if
supposed to have
you
all the
don't
stats.
respect that, you don't respect the game. You can't.
If you play 21 years, you're supposed to have all the stats. If it's
Face.
never been done
There's
before.
plenty of players who played 21 years that don't have the stats. Vince Carter played 22 years. He didn't have the stats.
Bro,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem
it
Abdul-Jabbar played 21 years. In his 21st year, he didn't have these stats.
okay.
Kevin Willis, he played
Tell me
21
how many
years.
times
He
LeBron,
never had
how
these
many
stats.
times LeBron, how many times LeBron
Let's
got the
go. I
triple
can keep
crown?
going. I can keep naming people that
How
played
many times
21
LeBron got
years
the
in the
triple
league.
crown?
If you want, I just got to
How many
think.
times LeBron got the triple crown?
I just got to think, Face. I just got to think. I'm naming players that played 21 years, and they don't like. So
I just said how many times has LeBron
he
got the
would have
triple
got it.
crown?
He would have got it.
Meaning
You
the
know why he didn't get
MVP,
it?
the
You want to know why he
championship,
didn't
and
get
the
it? You want to know
MVP
why
championship.
LeBron? You want to know the year
How many
LeBron
times
didn't
he
get the
did that?
full? You want to know why LeBron didn't get the triple crown? Okay, so in 2011 or 2012, they gave the player defensive player of the year award to Mark Gasol. Okay, Mark
What the
Gasol
defensive
didn't even
player of the
make
year got
number
something to do
one
with it?
defensive team, all defensive team. LeBron James was on the all defensive team that year, and the center for the all defensive team
Man,
was not
Jordan did
Mark
that shit for
Gasol.
damn near
But
10
guess
years
who
straight.
won Defensive
For
Player
the
of the
all
Year? Hold
defensive
on, Face.
team,
I'm just
Jordan
giving
did
you
that
the
for
fact.
damn near 10
Guess who
years
won?
straight, bro.
Mark Gasol. But guess what LeBron won that year? LeBron won the trifecta. He won the MVP of the finals. He won the regular season MVP. He won he did everything that everybody else had done. Only thing he didn't do that year was get all defensive
Man,
team player number
it's
one.
only
No, he
one
got all
person did
defensive
that full
team.
time.
I'm sorry, he
It's
didn't
only
get
one
defensive
person
player
did
of
it
the year.
full
He got
time,
number
man.
two. He came in second place
Michael
for
Jordan,
defensive
the only
player of the
person that
year
did that
to a
full
guy
time.
who wasn't even number one. He wasn't even on
Jordan,
the
the only
all
one did that
defensive
full
team,
time,
which
Trey.
means he was not the best center in the league at defense. So if you can make that make sense to me, then
You hear what I just
I
said?
won't refute that, bro.
That what you just said only been done 4 times by one person.
What are you
And
talking about?
Michael
No,
Jordan
that's a
done it
lie.
all 4
That's a
times.
lie. That's a lie. Hakeem
How?
Olajuwon did it.
Did what?
Won the trifecta, everything.
No, he didn't. There's only one
Okay,
person did it. Look it up.
so hold up.
Won
Hold up.
the
Hakeem Olajuwon.
regular
What you're
season
saying is Hakeem
MVP,
Olajuwon
won the
didn't win.
championship, and
Hold on.
won
Just so we can
the
clarify.
finals
Let me ask you the
MVP.
question, Face. Let me ask you the question so we can clarify. You're saying Hakeem Olajuwon in one season did not win Defensive Player of the Year,
Man,
MVP.
defensive player of the year
Hold
ain't even
on.
where the defensive player of the year
Because
come
this is
from.
what the
I
major
say,
crown
listen.
is. Hold on.
I say the
MVP.
trifecta. Listen, the trifecta is this: the regular season MVP,
Yeah.
the championship, and the MVP of the championship.
Yeah.
Only one person
No,
did
that's a
that
lie.
4 times,
That's a
and that's
lie.
Michael Jordan.
Hakeem got it. Hakeem got
No, he don't,
MVP.
bro.
He got Finals MVP. He got Defensive Player of the Year. All in
You
one
talking
year.
about defensive player of the year?
He got regular
We ain't
season
talking about
MVP.
defensive
Fake.
player
You
of the
said
year.
regular season MVP, right? Regular season.
The
And
championship
championship.
and the MVP of the championship.
And the championship. He got all that the same year. And he got MVP. Yes. Yes.
Man, Jordan only did it 4 times.
No, dog.
Only
Hakeem
person
did
did
get
that is Jordan
dog.
4
Hakeem
times,
did
bro.
get that face. Hakeem did get that. Hakeem did get that. You're wrong.
Okay, look
You're
it
wrong,
up.
face. Hakeem did get that.
Look it up.
Okay. I'll look it up. Let's go.
Because they were just saying that. They were saying
I'm
LeBron
telling you
never
right
done it.
now, Hakeem Olajuwon. There we go. Olajuwon. MVP season awards. Okay. Yep, he won in 1993-94. He became the first player in NBA history to win NBA's MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals
You
MVP.
said defensive player of the year.
No,
Defensive player of the
okay.
year ain't
You
even in
just
the
said
argument, bro.
MVP and
Man,
MVP of the
MVP,
Finals. What is your
the
third thing you're
championship,
saying then?
and
What is the third thing you're saying? and the championship.
The,
He won
the
all
regular
three.
season MVP.
He won
The
that.
regular season MVP.
Yes.
The winning the championship.
Yes.
And being the MVP. In
Yes,
the
he got all three. I just read that to you.
No, he didn't, bro.
Yes, he did. In 93, 94, he won the championship, Face. He won the championship.
He won the MVP of the
Yes, he was. I'm reading it right now. It said in 1993, 94, he became the first player in NBA history to win NBA MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, and the championship. And the championship. And the championship. All four things. He won four things.
He was the MVP in the championship.
It was 93, 94, Face. 93, 94.
So how
I'm reading it. First? You telling me that? You telling me right now?
Jordan won them years before that.
Face, so Wikipedia right now. If you look it up, if you Google it, you say, if you Google Hakeem Olajuwon MVP season 4, hold on. It's gonna be pasted on here, dog. Like, this is what I'm talking about with the craziness. When I was talking to you before, when you say craziness, this is insanity. Because I'm reading it right here to you, and you're telling me it's a lie. I'm reading the Wikipedia right now.
The first one to do it, and Jordan did it.
Where am I reading it from, then, Face? Am I making this up? Am I making it up?
You asked me a question. But how could Hakeem Olajuwon
I'm reading to you what it says.
91, 92, 93.
I am reading to you what it says. 1993-94 season.
You keep saying Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay, forget Defensive Player of the Year. He won the MVP. He won the Finals MVP. And he won the championship. Those are the three things you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, he got all three of that. All three of that.
Look that up.
That ain't... All three of that, dog. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
It got to be bullshit, because guess what? You just said he was the first one to do it.
He was the first one to do it because he got Defensive Player of the Year at the same time.
And won all three of them.
He was the first one to do it. He was the first one to do it.
Every season he won a championship.
He didn't get Defensive Player of the Year every year he won the championship, bro.
I never said
no, but what I'm reading to you, but you're not listening. Like, if you listen to what I'm saying, the people who are on here are listening to what I'm saying right now. I hope that you listen, okay? Man. What I am saying, he is the only person in NBA history.
You keep saying
to do the thing that you're talking about, plus win Defensive Player of the Year. You said that Michael Jordan is the only person to do this. No, he's not. Someone else did it, plus did something on top of that. What I'm telling you.
Hold on, you know what I'm leaving out? You're right. I'm leaving out scoring title. The scoring title, the NBA, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. So they said Jordan only one that did it 4 times. The scoring title.
You could have said that. You could have said that 10 minutes ago, and we wouldn't be debating. Well, but the thing is, you don't know what you're talking about half the time.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now what I'm talking about.
Not what you're talking about. Face, you just debated me for 20 minutes about something. That wasn't even what you want to debate with me about.
Title. He won the MVP of the regular season, the championship, and the MVP of the championship. That's what they said. That's why they said the Triple Crown.
You just debated with me.
You win the scoring championship, you winning the scoring title, you winning the regular season title, and you the MVP of both. Jordan only one that did that 4 times, bro.
You just debated with me. I didn't debate with you on that. You just debated with me, though, on something completely different. For 10 minutes.
No, because you kept saying Defensive Player of the Year. But that one, they said the scoring title.
Bro, you never said the scoring title. I wouldn't have debated with you on that. You didn't say that, Face.
Well, I cleared it up. It's cleared up.
It's cleared up. Say that. It wouldn't be a discussion. But the problem is, Face, like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Every time anything comes up, you automatically take it back to that number 6 jersey you got up there. You need to burn that thing. Because you don't like that dude. You don't like that dude. You need to burn that number 6 jersey. That's what you need to do. You need to burn that jersey, bro. Burn that jersey. Go trade it in for an 8 or a 24 or something. Or a 32. Or 34. Or I don't know, a Fisher or something like that. Take that thing and get it off your wall. Because you don't like that dude.
It's about the Lakers. It ain't about LeBron.
No, then you need to get him. You should never supported him because he gets a part of that check that you just bought his jersey. You should have never bought it.
Man, what that man? Hold on. Be honest. What has he done for the Lakers?
Bought us a championship we wouldn't have got.
Hold on.
Got us a championship we wouldn't have got.
That bubble.
Like
5 seasons going to the first round, getting swept, second round, getting knocked out. That shit ain't
second round, like Face.
So it ain't like he came over here and
Face,
did no help.
Hold on, Face. Are you expecting someone? Let's say he's been here 5 years, so he's 15 years into the NBA. 16 years in the NBA. I didn't expect one title. I didn't think we were going to get one with him. I didn't think we were going to not one. I thought he would be out the league by now. Literally, I'm being honest. I didn't think we were going to get one title with him. I thought we would have been out the league. He'd have been out the league already, and we'd be moving on to something else by now. That's what I believe. And I'm a Lakers fan.
When the script's being wrote, they gotta wait till they got the next one to pass it.
What script? What script? What script, man? No, tell the people what script you talking about now. You can't just say what script. What script you talk about, Faith?
So you don't think this guy, none of this NBA ain't scripted? The NFL ain't scripted, and you don't think none of that?
Okay, so no, I don't. No, I don't. There's not enough money. That's why. It doesn't mathematically make sense. Here's why. Okay. If I get paid, if my pay is dictated by my play, by what I put out on film and what I do, right? And my contracts I get is dictated by all that. Okay. Not by somebody scripting and saying I belong in the NFL or I belong in the NBA, because that's not how that happens. Okay. They don't just randomly pick dudes and say, okay, this dude's supposed to be here for 15 years in the league. And this dude's supposed to be in the league for 5 years. And this dude, no, hold on, let me finish. Okay. Because that's what I'm saying. You got to let me give you my argument on why it's not scripted. Okay. You got to let me give you it if you want to hear it. All right. If you don't want to hear it, then I'm going to give it to you. But this is why. Okay. There's not enough money. All right. People look.
It's not enough money.
It's not enough money.
Each owner.
It's not enough money, Face. It's not enough money. It's not enough money. It's not enough money. Other than that, if you let me explain why.
If you own an NFL team, damn near most of the time you're gonna be close to $1 billion, right?
Face. What the hell does that have to do with the fact that there's not enough money?
Hold on. If you own an NFL organization, you close to $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell it ain't enough money, Trey?
$1 billion ain't a lot, Face. Especially when you're paying people $140 million. And you're paying people like Patrick Mahomes $500 million. So $500,000. $500 million total. Right? Like, that's a lot of money that I'm dedicating towards you, one player, and for a 5-year span. That's a lot of money, Face. And that's not including what I got to pay you to throw the games, because I'm paying you to throw the games too. That, like, you're forgetting about that. You're saying that it's scripted and all that, so you got to be. I got to be paying you to throw the game. That's what I got to be doing. I got to be paying you. I got to be paying you to trust in me that I'm going to keep you signed, and I'm going to pay you, keep your family getting paid for the next 4 years minimum, so that you can get to the pension in the NFL, so that you don't have to worry about money like that. Or you do probably have to worry about money because you can't get insurance, but at the end of the day, you still get a pension. All right. So you basically trust in me. All right. And I'm not guaranteeing you nothing. I'm just telling you, look, you're throwing this game. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not going to pay you nothing. I'm not going to do nothing for you. None of that. Right. And you're going to just go do that. And I'm not guaranteeing you nothing. No, Face. No, you're not. No man is going to do that.
They to do. Come on. They got practices and shit for.
Come on, Face. Come on, Face. It's okay. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay for you to feel like you feel and believe that it's scripted. And look, for all of you that believe that it's scripted out there, it is perfectly fine that y'all feel like that. But until you actually have something to stand on, like, that makes sense, okay, to somebody that is a capitalist. I'm a capitalist. I live in America. Okay, that means I want to make money. Okay, that means I want to make money, and that means that's what we do here is we make money. Okay, and if I'm a capitalist, all right, and I got like, no, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And hold on, that means it has to be fixed all the way to college too. Can't just be NFL. You got to be all college.
That's why they start.
All of it. All of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of it. All college, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, everything. Tiddly wings, ping pong, all of that. Everything.
No.
Gymnastics.
When they took
Slandering.
NFL and NBA out of the sports and put it under sports entertainment, I was like, why would they take? What's the difference between sports and sports entertainment?
I've already had this discussion with you about sports entertainment, and definition of entertainment.
Okay, so why would they take
So
it
you
out
telling
of
me that the game
and
is
put it
not
under sports
entertainment? You
entertainment?
telling me the game's not for entertainment purposes? What do we play the game for?
Yeah, that's why they tell
So why can it not be sports entertainment, Face? Why can it not be sports entertainment if it is for entertainment purposes? What do we play the game for? What do we play the game
That's
for?
what it's for.
The game is for entertainment, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not understanding.
That's why they tell you gamble responsibly. When
they tell you gamble responsibly because they tell you gamble responsibly because you have the same way you have prohibition against marijuana is the same way you have prohibition against gambling. That's why the state of Florida just got gambling after however long everybody else has had it. Okay, because it's a prohibition against certain things. All right, because you have degenerates out there who don't have any self-control, who will go and gamble their whole check and then blame it on the world when you just gambled your whole check, bro. And you bet on the worst team possible. I know people like that. I know people like that. I know you do.
Just like they say, long as the game are entertaining with a climatic finish, that's what basically all they got to do. Make sure that's what they ensure that's going to happen. You're going to have a good game. It's going to bring you up and down, and it's going to have a climatic finish.
Have you been
That's the difference.
When's the last high school football game you went to?
If I pay you, hold on, Trey. If I'm paying you $140 million, like you say, why would you go ahead if you play the playbook? Hey, look, this is what we're doing on this play right here.
So let me ask you a question.
Why would you do it?
Let me ask you a question, right? You got a nephew that plays for the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
Have you asked him if he's throwing any games? Because they lost a lot of games.
It ain't about them throwing games.
No, that's what that is. That's throwing games. Because I'm telling you, people ain't throwing games, Face. I'm telling you, people ain't throwing games. Even in high school, look, they would have to be. It would have to be to the point to where even down to the high school level. Okay.
This shit going
all right, because no, I'm being serious. People are gambling on all this stuff, Face. It would have to be all the way down to the high school level. All right, that people would literally be throwing games because they're getting paid to throw the games, and this would be rampant around every high school.
What you mean throw a game? It ain't no throwing no game if this the script.
What do you mean? That's
you got to go out there
for me to
and just perform.
If I play for, I'm going to name this. If I play for Armwood, right? Okay, and we go to the championship or whatever like that the previous year, and we win the championship the year before, right? Hold on, look, we win the championship the year before, so that way it looks like it's a team that's decent, yada yada yada. And then the next year, okay, I'm a high school student. I'm a top 5 or top 10 recruit in state right now. Okay, and we're headed to the state game. We're headed to the state championship. I just want you to put yourself in this seat right here, right? So we're headed to the state championship, and then I'm the top 5, top 10 recruit in the state, and I go out here and I throw a mulligan. I just throw the game away, like you're saying right now, or implying to the script, because it's scripted for Armwood to lose this game to Lakeland Dreadnoughts or whatever like that, right? So then we lose. Now I'm not going to Florida State. Now I'm going. Oh, now I'm not going to Florida State. Now I'm going to FIU or FAU. Okay, did I benefit? What was my benefit long term, or what was my short term benefit from throwing that game to the script that you're saying?
Well, I ain't talking about high school football.
No, it would have to go all the way to that level.
They don't bet on high school football.
It would have to go all the way to that level.
They're not betting on high school football.
It would have to go all the way to that level, though, is what I'm saying.
Ain't no parlays on high school football.
Why?
Why would they have... Hold on.
Why would it not go to that level?
Why you think they're making it... Hold on. When has these people ever let you do something that they couldn't tax or have control over, bro? They wouldn't even be letting you gamble like they let us gamble now. This shit all the way out in the open.
What are you talking about?
Because, for one, you can't even hear about people gambling on sports. Now
what?
you hear about it every day.
You hear about what? Hear about what? I'm not hearing about what?
About people gambling. Parlays, they talk about this shit on Sports Center.
Yeah,
like regular shit now. You never used to hear this.
You want to know why?
You never used to hear this.
I know.
So
you know why?
People controlling this money, bro?
Do you know why? Do you know the history of why? Do you understand why?
Man,
I'm
they can
just
tax
saying,
it.
if you don't,
They
then
get
it's
their
cool.
money out of it,
Face, if you
and
don't
everybody
understand the
involved
history
in
of
that.
why, I'm sure the people out here don't understand the history of why too. So it's okay.
Man,
But
people
do you
understand.
understand the history
You
of why?
probably the only one that don't feel like it ain't
Why
got
we
nothing
didn't
to
hear
do
about
with
it then versus why we hear about it now?
nothing.
Do you understand?
If you think the people gonna invest all this money into all this shit, all you gotta do is look
Face,
at what certain cities win when something just happened in their city.
face.
When something crazy happens, you'll see
The
certain
book
cities
wins
win.
regardless. What you're not understanding is the book wins regardless. Regardless, by you placing the bet, the book wins. The book wins. Whoever your bookie is, as soon as you place the bet, he won. He won because he got cash to play
Okay,
with.
so what is the government? What is they? What is
The
what are
government's the
the
same way.
teams and all
As
that
soon as
getting
the
out of?
government,
What do they get out of?
as soon as the government as soon as any business, the government is a business, right? As soon as any business takes control over your payment. So in other words, let's say that you bought something from Walmart, okay? And then they say you go to return it. And then they say, hold up, we'll put the money back on your account in 5 to 7 days or whatever like
All
that.
right,
What they're
all right.
doing is for that 5 to 7 days,
Listen.
they're playing with your money.
It's cool.
Okay, they're
That's
playing with
something
your
we could
money. So
agree
it's
to
the same
disagree on.
situation. It's
Because
the
I know
same
what's
exact
going on.
situation on a micro level. Okay, that's what happens with your money.
I might not know.
Every time you place a bet.
I might not know everything, Trey. But one thing I know is
Yeah.
that shit it is what it is, bro. It's just on us. We could get involved. It's like that's why they tell you to do it responsibly.
No, they tell you to do it responsibly because
It's too much
it's the
money
same reason.
involved
It's the
for them
same
people
reason
not
on a
to
pack of cigarettes.
just leave
Hold on,
everything on the
Faith.
chance,
The
bro.
same reason on a pack of cigarettes it says this may cause you cancer because they actually have to say that.
Yeah.
They've been sued. People have been sued, so they have to tell you bet responsibly because we've been sued by people who didn't bet responsibly and we didn't tell them to bet responsibly. So we're liable for not telling them that. That's the law.
Hey,
So,
one more thing.
That's where that comes from. Like I said, explain to me.
This is really what it's supposed to be boiling down to anyway.
What's up?
Did you see how the MVP of the league showed out today? Well, he should have been MVP of the league.
What?
But Jalen Brunson.
No, he's not no MVP of the league. You tripping.
Huh?
You tripping. You tripping. You tripping. You tripping. He ain't Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He ain't Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He ain't Shea Gilgeous-Alexander averages 28 points. He leads his team in steals. He plays defense. He's like Shea. He's on the youngest team in the NBA. Like he ain't SGA, dog. I would give it to SGA before I gave it to him. I would give it to who else would I give it to? Who else do I like out there right now? I wouldn't give it to Luka just because of the fact that I don't. It's a personal thing. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a personal thing on why I wouldn't give it to Luka. I'd give it to Jokic again before I give it to Luka. I'd give it to Joel Embiid. If you took off that 65 game thing, I would have gave it to Joel Embiid this year because I think he was the best player in the NBA. But Jalen Brunson is not the MVP of the NBA. He's a great player. I'm glad that he should get just his flowers and all that.
The most valuable player on your team, like
on his team.
Shea was just out. They were still winning.
On his team.
Won.
On his team, he is the most valuable player. Yes.
But I'm saying if you take Jalen Brunson off the Knicks, look how far the Knicks have fallen, bro.
Man, what happened when you took Ja Morant off? When you take Ja Morant off Memphis, look at what Memphis did. Does that make him the MVP of the NBA?
Who?
Memphis. Ja Morant. Like Ja Morant, the MVP of the NBA because they were literally the number 2 seed or 3 seed last year, and now this year they are number 1 pick in the draft. You know what I mean? So does that mean he's the MVP of the league because he's that important to his team?
Crazy,
I'm only giving you the equal. I'm only giving you equal right now, Faith. Yeah, if you took Jalen Brunson off the team, they're not where they are. But he is not the MVP of the league.
Near.
He's not the MVP of the league.
Man, hold on. This man just broke a franchise record.
And for a sorriest franchise in the NBA, one of the sorriest franchises in the NBA, ain't won a championship in 40 plus years. Ain't won a championship in 40 plus years. Ain't won a championship in 40 plus years. The Magic have been Okay, to the championship as many times as the Knicks have been in 40 years. And yet, hold up, and yet the Magic have only been around for about 30. Make it make sense. If you can make that make sense to me, then I'll respect that franchise like that, dog. But at the end of the day, no, they have not won a championship 40 plus years. They have not been a good franchise since the early 70s. Respect to Walt Frazier and all that.
So you just made my point for me without me having to say nothing. They ain't done nothing in all this time.
The Magic ain't been around. Hold on, Face. That would be like me saying. That would be like me saying Franz Wagner is or Paulo Banchero is the MVP. Franz Wagner, not Paulo. I would say Franz. And so that would be like me saying Franz Wagner is the MVP because he's the most important player of the Magic. Because when he went out, the Magic started losing. No, that would be like me saying, no, dog. He's a great player. Jalen's a great player. Great player. MVP of the league? No, not yet. Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe. Maybe. You know what I mean? That's like slight maybe, because when you got dogs coming out like Anthony Edwards and SGA and all that stuff there. Like,
guess what? If you look at this man's season, now I'm saying even before he came to New York, the way he played in Dallas and the impact that he has on the team, bro, I would take him as my MVP. If I'm building the team right now, this on everything I love, over Shea Gilchrist, all that shit, I would take this man, bro. Just for the simple fact, I know what I'm getting.
You tripping.
You crazy as hell.
I'm not taking him over the young boy Ant Edwards. I know what I'm getting. I'm not taking him over SGA. I know what I'm getting. I'm not taking him over Jokic yet. I'm not taking him over Jokic. I'm not taking him over Jokic. I know what I'm getting with Jokic. I'm not taking him over Jokic. I'm not taking him. Let's keep going. Who else do I like out there? A point guard? You talking about point guards? What point guards would I take over him? Oh, okay.
He's a combo guard, really. He's a combo guard because he can play off the ball and he plays on the ball.
No, I'm looking around the league right now in my head, trying to figure out if there's a point guard. There's a point guard I would take over him right now.
I don't want the big head players.
I really
come and
can't think
like he got a suit on. He's on the court like he got a suit on.
Who?
He very rarely show emotion. You feel what I'm saying? I just like his temperament. I just feel like
you talking about the 1920s gangster I was talking about earlier?
Yeah,
I love his temperament, but he ain't the MVP.
To me, if I had an MVP to give out from the start of the season to right now, I give it to him. Not based on what they did last year, not based on if I just had an MVP and I look at everybody far consistent and throughout to this point right here, I would give it to him, bro. I'm saying as far as being in there, being in the game, being available, he's not hurt. He rarely ever hurt. That man rarely hurt.
It doesn't matter.
He takes 2-3 games off.
It doesn't matter. He's like as a point guard, he's a great point guard. Maybe is he the best point guard in the league right now? I could give him like a top one of. If he's not the best, if he's not the best point guard right now, he's a top 3 point guard. I can give him that.
You got to think about how big he is, bro. He's not really a big. Big guard at all.
I know he's not.
Ain't nobody. He know how to.
Still ain't got nothing to do with my decision. It still ain't got nothing to do with my decision.
He don't turn the ball over.
I don't care.
That's why the Knicks where they at though.
As far as for the MVP, no. One of the best point guards in the league, yes. Top 3 point guard in the league, yes. I give him that all day. Much props where much is due, all the flowers. You know what I mean? I'm the one who said that he's like reminds me of a 1920s gangster, Babyface Nelson or Lucky Luciano or something like that. So yeah, I agree. He's a top 3 point guard in the league. I think he's not an MVP.
Guess why I take
not
him
an MVP.
Too. I'm gonna show you another reason. All the other teams they got that 1 and 2, at least 2 bigs, like big players. Mm-hmm. He's playing with nothing, and it's been like this for the. And you don't see no difference, bro.
Been like that for 2 years. 2 years he been there.
And you don't see no difference.
And he in the East. He lucky he in the East.
Yeah, in the East, you got Giannis, you got Boston.
Giannis consistently hurt.
Come on, you can't
Boston,
just say
great
like
team.
East
I
ain't got
can't
nobody.
because they also got
Pacers.
Washington in that same East. So you also got Washington. You also got Charlotte in that same East. You still also got the Nets in that same East.
The West looked like the East this year.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
How? What good team you had in the West, bro?
Dog,
besides the Nuggets,
to win in the West, you had to go into the playoffs. You had to win 47 games for the West.
What?
You had to win 47 games this year to make it into the playoffs for the West. 47 games.
Yeah, but
that's a lot, dog. You only play 82.
Yeah,
you only play 82.
You gotta win at least half your games.
No, half your games is 41. I said 47 games. That is 6 games over 500, bro. You had to be 6 games over 500. Bare minimum.
That's about right.
No, that's not about right. Usually it's a lot lower than that. This year was one of the toughest years in the West ever, record-wise, getting into the playoffs. You ain't never had every team, an 8 seed at 47 wins. Never happened until now.
Because they got that play-in shit, bro.
No, even if you took the play-in shit out, we talking about before the play-in started. We talking about before the play-in started. None of the teams that made the playoffs from the play-in were teams that were below the 8 seed. The Lakers were the 8 seed already. Lakers made it where they were the 7 seed already. Lakers made it where they were supposed to make it. The Pelicans were the natural 8 seed. Had they not lost to the Lakers, they would have been the 7 seed, and the Lakers would have went to the 8 seed if we would have won the next game. Like, those were the 2 teams that would have been the 7 and the 8.
Hold on. Why you think they did the in-season tournament? Why you think they started that?
For more money, revenue, and attention. Because in the end, they don't get the NBA doesn't get NBA gets no attention until the end of the NFL season. Till the end of the NFL season, the NBA gets no attention. NBA NBA almost got shut down in the NBA playoffs for people watching the draft. People were watching the draft instead of watching the NBA playoffs. Okay, NBA can't compete to the NFL. That's why I came up with that in-season tournament to try to get more attention and more eyes on the game earlier, because they don't get the eyes until after football's done.
So the games will be more competitive in the early stages of the season. They said the people were saying that people weren't playing.
So what did I just say,
the season ain't really have no meaning. People ain't start playing to the All-Star break.
So what did I just? And what happens? What happens right before the All-Star break?
Keep it competitive.
That's
why they pay the players.
What happens right before All-Star break? What happens right before All-Star break? What stops? The Super Bowl happens right before All-Star break. The Super Bowl. So what I just got done telling you was they're trying to get attention from the NFL because no one pays attention to it. Okay, nobody pays attention to the NBA until football's over. Like, nobody. My wife didn't even believe. I put NBA on a few years ago, right? No, true story. True story. I'm gonna tell y'all the true story, man. A few years ago, Baby White, been married for like a year or two at that point. All right, NBA season starts. I put it on. My wife looks at me and says, "What is this?" I said, "It's the NBA. The season started today, October like 30th or 28th or something like that." She's like, "Nah, NBA don't start till February." I said, "Nah, baby, the NBA starts in October." "When did it start starting in October?" I said, "It's always started in October." "Well, I never heard of it until February." I said, "Because that's when the NFL stops. America don't pay attention to the NBA until NFL stops, man. It's just a fact."
That's why they put that in-season. That's why they put that in-season championship, so it'll be competitive. They pay the players if you make it in for the each game you play. So that make it more competitive. That's why they also stop people from sitting people, because they saying if they got a home game, I done paid my ticket to see the star player, and y'all finna go to the playoff, you just want to sit them. You can't do that. They starting to fine them.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not just that. They also put in there the 65 games. You can't be an all-team, all-pro if you ain't played 65 games. Period. You can't win an MVP, and you can't be an all-NBA guy without playing 65 games.
Everybody know the NBA accrues to the All-Star break. Once you get All-Star break, you try to go to jostle for position and solidify your records. Now you pretty much know everybody at. But now they trying to get it to where it'll be competitive throughout. Like they got an in-season. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that and it give them more incentive to play. So, because that's the only time, I ain't gonna lie, that's the only time I seen LeBron them act like they were playing. They played it good as fuck throughout that little.
Because they have
And like
that
I
check.
say,
That's when you get that little extra check, just like the Pacers. The Pacers is the cheapest team in the NBA as far as roster wise and what they're paying everybody.
the Pacers thought they were gonna get it.
Yeah, they still got paid though. They were getting, every time you win a game in that in-season tournament, you got like an extra $200,000 or $100,000 or something like that. So, like, yeah, they was getting paid for them games. Right? That's why it was all out fight, all out dog war. I believe that they should do that more often. You should put that. I think next year, if I'm the commissioner next year, every in-season tournament game, I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna put it in clear cases on the sideline, right there on the sideline. And at the end of the game, you're gonna hand out the money to the winners. And it's good.
You know why? You know why they doing it too? Because like I say, the betting. Everybody used to say, I ain't gonna bet no NBA until the All-Star break.
Because they're not paying attention to it. You ain't on point enough. It's too hard. Listen, it is hard. And I do it, but it's hard to bet NFL and NBA at the same time. Just because of what you got to pay attention to throughout the week with NFL for the detail. And then there's so many NBA games going on at the same time. So I get it.
We ain't never used to have all these sports at the same time like this. Basketball, NBA, they got college.
Yeah, no, there's a lot going on right there. That's what I'm saying. You can't fully lock in to NBA at that point. You have a lot going on as a sports bettor. You got the World Series. You just ended. If you're doing baseball, because that's happening at that time. You know what I mean? And you got the NBA starting, and you got NFL been going, and you got college football, and you got college basketball. Like, it's a lot going on if you're trying to hit some tickets, to be paying attention to everything and be 100% focused on everything. It's a lot.
You got to be good at one. Just master one on first.
Man, listen, you got to pay attention to what you can pay attention to and take it in doses. Don't overdose. Do not OD. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. All right, so Face, let me ask you another question, man, while we sitting here and we chopping it up, right? When you're talking about how this thing has looked thus far in this series for the Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks, right? And how these two teams are playing. Right now, the score, Dallas has walked it down. It's the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 9 seconds left, and the Dallas has walked it down 88-81. So it's going way under like I told it, like I want it. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm getting what I want from that. But anyway, that's about me digressing. All right, but how do you feel about this series? Because I think that today, when Kawhi wasn't out there, okay, it was a completely different team. All right, I said it in the show earlier. I said that Kawhi is injured. He is not adequate to play right now, and when he threw off the continuity of the team when he came back. No, that's why PG didn't look right, and the game flow wasn't going right. You know, that's how I felt. Plus, he looked like he was just limping up and down the court, man, and that's negative energy on the court sometimes. You know, but how you feel about that, Face? You think that is going to play a major part in this series on Kawhi maybe wanting to just sit down for a little bit so they can finish this thing out and maybe get them some wins against Dallas?
I don't know if they could afford to sit him out. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about Russell Westbrook. That's the wild card. You know, the last game he went to, you can see he I don't know what he was frustrated about. He played a terrible game. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Kawhi, just by him being out there, that'll give the others confidence. And that's why I think they try to put him out there just to give a team some type of false sense of hope. But you that's the best player on your team still, regardless.
Yeah, I know.
Kawhi is your best player on the team.
Oh, so, when he clicking, bro, when he was clicking yesterday, you know, in the game or the other day in the game, the way when he was in rhythm, okay, you could see a major difference in how the team was playing. They like, but when he's not in rhythm, boy, it's a mess out there.
It's a mess. That's why I think they need him out there. But I'm also say I thought Luka and Kyrie will be putting up a better fight. I thought they'll look a little better this late in the season. They got some nice role players. You know what I mean? Even though that 1 or 2 punts is not as good because it's both at the guard position. If you had I think if you had somebody in that middle and the guard, it'll be better. Luka could slide down. I think that'll be better. But the dynamics is just they need somebody in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dallas will be a whole lot better if they had, I think, a dominant big man or somebody that could at least give you some type of action down there.
I mean, Derek Lively does a good or decent job playing defense, but his offense has not grown yet in my eyes. And then you got Gafford. Gafford, he's looked good.
He ain't no real offensive threat at all.
He ain't nothing. On offense, he ain't nothing.
And then so it's easier to guard the perimeter. Then if you had you feel what I'm saying? Like certain players like Shaq and Kobe, you got to pick your poison. Inside, outside, you can spread the floor a little bit so your shooters will spread out a little more. But when both your top players are at the guard position with nothing down low, it's still kind of like you still gonna have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Luka could get any shot that he wants. Kyrie could get any shot that he wants. But it's gonna take time with the ball in your hands. While you got the ball in your hands, the rest of the offense is sitting around. So that's why I feel like it ain't got the type of flow that we will probably think. Because they don't got to be the best backcourt far as on paper.
Between the two, they don't never know who's actually finna finish what. It's a confusing backcourt to have because both of the ball handlers need to actually have the ball in their hand. Kyrie can play off the ball, but he is not somebody who is accustomed to being the best.
Well, everybody knows Kyrie one of the best ball handlers in the league, probably.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't be one of the best ball handlers in the league and playing off the ball. It don't work.
Yeah,
it just don't work, man.
But I feel like, be honest, I feel like if Dallas tie this series up, I think Dallas will pull it off. But you got some dogs over there in LA too, though, man.
Bro, yeah. Like for this game right now, the Clippers are shooting 68% from three. That's not sustainable. You're shooting 68% from three. Nah, man. Nah. Like it's a good game today. 52% total overall. If Dallas can tie it up, hold up. I don't like right now as I'm watching the numbers and looking at because I'm not looking at the game, but I'm looking at the numbers. I don't see if Dallas wins this game, then the Clippers don't deserve to win another game.
It might not even.
It's 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. The score is 97-86. And the Clippers are shooting 68% from three versus Dallas shooting
97-86.
Yeah.
So they're up by 11.
They're up by 11 right now. And Dallas is shooting 29.2% from three, man. So it's like that. If they come back and win this game, the Clippers don't deserve to win no more games, period. It should be over.
That'll need some help down low. That'll need a piece of center. Just somebody that could just demand a little attention down there. Because if you get a big man that could give you 17 points, 17 to 20 points, close to that, I think they'll be a lot more dangerous. You know what I mean? I just feel like the dynamics of that team is too guardable. Because you got to create your own shot. It got to come from somewhere. And even though you got two of the most talented guys, who you got around him? They ain't all he can do is dunk. Well, don't give him the ball to do nothing else. So, hey, I like Luka. I like Kyrie. You know what I mean? But Kyrie kind of difficult to play with too. Just from there, you don't know where he at mentally. Sometimes I feel like that's part of the problem too. I feel like they got an all right relationship, but it's like Luka probably. You did what I'm saying,
bro. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem. Hey, what's up?
Clippers a dangerous team too, though.
Man, but
If you look,
see, the thing is, man, with the Clippers, they hit or miss. You don't know what you gonna get with them old boys go out there, man. Them old dogs out there, they roll the ball out there. If they don't get up all to Paul George, then again, then they don't win. That's just, in my opinion, watching the Clippers play. If they don't, Paul George is not the leader on the team, they don't win. And that's even going back to before James Harden got there. Like that's a problem that Tyrone Lue has right now. He has to get the team to understand, and Paul George to understand that he has to be the best player on the team. It can't be Kawhi. Kawhi's hurt too much. Okay, he can be the best defensive player, but the best player on the team has to be PG.
he capable.
Yeah, he just don't. I don't know if he believes in himself in that role anymore. I don't know if he believes in himself in that role anymore. I don't think he sees himself as that type of person, and that could be a problem. You know, when you got guys that have the ability and don't see it in themselves, you know that you can't expect more from them than what they do. And like right now, he's leading the team in everything. 28 points, he got 6 boards, and he got 8 assists. Like that's what they have to do for this to happen.
Yeah, because he's capable of.
Yeah.
You know, James Harden, it's just his game is erratic too. Like it's like he gotta do one or two things. Like either he gonna pass the ball, or he gonna hold the ball.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all he can do. It's one or two things, man. And you know, James Harden, he ain't having the worst game. He does have 20 points. He's had 20 points in every game for this series. Yeah. So he's been actually consistent. This is the most consistent I've ever seen James Harden in the playoffs. I'm gonna call that right now. 20 points in every game, in a long time. That's the most consistent I've seen from him in a long time. I ain't seen him put up 20 points consistently like that in the playoffs in a long time. Since like he was with Houston. What seems to be the other problem here, though? So when you look down to Dallas right now, Kyrie got 31, Luka got 22, and Jones Jr. got 14. P.J. Washington only got 9. It's got to be just that.
They got to pick up too much of the scoring. They got to pick up too much of the scoring every game.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to y'all both guard, so it's like hard to. You feel what I'm saying? If you do a pick and roll, what you gonna do with 2 guards? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like the switch game. All that is, they need a big. They need a big down there to could demand some type of attention.
Well, James Harden just missed a 26-foot pull-up 3. Defensive rebound, P.J. Washington, defensive rebound, P.J. Washington, 2-point shot. Now they're down by 6, 97-91. And it goes like that. Right? It could turn at the drop of a dime in the NBA, man. This is a game of runs. All right? This is a game of runs. But, well, Face, that's pretty much almost everything we got right now, you know. I mean, unless you want to salute to Michael Penix Jr. in Atlanta right now for making the right decision with picking Michael Penix Jr. up. That was the right decision. Okay, look at
we're gonna get him traded down here to Tampa. Don't worry, we're gonna get him traded down here to Tampa.
I wish, man. I wish.
We're gonna work something out before they figure out what they got.
Heck yeah, man. All right, y'all. Well, this is your homeboy Trey. That's my co-host, homeboy Face, man. I hope y'all enjoy the podcast. Wow. I know we all over the place.
We got to take y'all on a trip.
Yeah, we got to go all the way over here to get back over there.
Y'all get over there. Listen to all this.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all like, subscribe.
Y'all in the back seat ride, listen to this shit, man.
and salute to everybody first and foremost, man. We're at 301 subscribers right now. We are just now, I think, coming to a year on YouTube. And I believe we got just short of 300 videos up. So that's a subscriber a day almost, and a subscriber per video almost.
We need more than that, man.
We're doing good right now. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. I know most of y'all didn't even make it this far. But if you did, man, Said we made it to the window. Put that in the
Like,
comments.
click, and subscribe.
I'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Peace.